Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Bitcoin, take a look at some altcoins, including crypto.com, seeing some moves on Ethereum. I've been doing a couple trades, and kind of give you my opinion on where I think that the market could be headed. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So guys, right now, Bitcoin is trading at $43,409, up about 1% on the day. Bitcoin dominance at 51.21%. When you exclude stablecoins, it's more so like 53.2%. Basically where we've been at for the past couple days now over the weekend. Last week, the Bitcoin dominance level is really the only thing that's been moving to the upside, but the price of Bitcoin has been roughly in the same spot. I mean, we came down to 42K, but it was very, very short-lived. I want to give you my opinion here, guys, because right now, Bitcoin is just trading sideways. The entire market is consolidating, finding a nice level to consolidate and bounce between, which in my opinion is between this $40,000 price level and this $45,000 price level. I am still believing in the idea here that we could spill over by the end of February back into this box, maybe to about the $35,000 price level. That's my bearish target for this month. But I am also behind the idea that if we do not break below, once again, below that $40,000 price level throughout all of February, it's kind of going to be something like a war of attrition, and it's going to be an invalidation. We'll probably move to the upside and make the next leg up, which will be extremely, extremely bullish, especially because we will get our next higher low. And it'll be a much shorter higher low. The bottom was very, very fast if that is the case. It was a quick 2-week candles to the downside to 38K with a nice V-shaped recovery. And it was about a 22% move to the downside. So that is on the table based on the historical data that we have. In the pre-halving years, we usually get these anywhere from 20% to 50% drawdowns right before the halving. And so that would be accurate based on the historical data that we have in pre-halving years. A 20% drawdown is possible for that to be the minimum move to the downside. It is possible that this could be the bottom. But I still am leaning towards the idea that we probably spill over. It would be an appropriate time to spill over here to that $35,000 price level, 37, 35, around that area, by the end of February. And I think that if it does, it probably will be something swift. It'll probably be a swift move to the downside. And it may not last long. It really may not last long because, guys, the halving is coming up very, very fast. It's only a few months away. It's scheduled to be around the middle of April. That's what people are projecting. And that's really not far away at all, guys. Once people start focusing on this, the mainstream media starts talking about, oh, the halving is coming, the halving is coming, and depending which tune they decide to pick, if they decide to say, oh, the halving's coming, the miners aren't going to be able to afford, so they're going to have to afford their equipment, so they're going to have to dump, whether they're going to be spreading FUD or they're going to be spreading, oh, Bitcoin is so scarce. It's going to be very interesting to see, since now that we have the Bitcoin spot ETF approval. I'm very curious to see how the mainstream media shifts their tunes about the halving. But that is coming very, very closely. So I do think that there is still a chance here that we don't get that spillover and that we just trade sideways here. The market calms down for a little bit. We make a move to the upside into the halving. I think that is possible. I am still a little bit biased, thinking that we're going to move to the downside in February. But if we don't, there's always invalidations, guys. It's just probability. It's just what's the probable thing to happen based on past statistics that we have. That's where I'm drawing this information from. I want to take a quick look at CROcoin because I know you guys like when I talk about CROcoin here. We are testing that key level of 8 cents, which is constantly being flipped as support and resistance. Right now, it's mainly resistance. We broke way past it, right through it, back when we were coming off the bottom in October of 2023. And, guys, we're so pinned down. I'm not even surprised. This price is definitely suppressed, whether it's because the crypto.com employees are all getting paid in CRO and they're just dumping it every week to pay for their bills, or if there's something else at work. Maybe they're using a lot of these coins for marketing. Maybe they're using a lot of it and they're spending it, and then the people that they're giving the money to, the CRO to, they're dumping it. It's as simple as that. But I still am very, very bullish on CRO. I'm excited to see in the end of this Bitcoin bull market where CRO will be at. In my opinion, I do think that 50 cents to $1 is definitely an appropriate level to be looking at. And I know that sounds crazy where we're at right now, but guys, CRO loves to do that. It loves to trade sideways for a very, very long time in a tight range, and then bam, just make a big, big move to the upside very, very quickly. That's how it's played out in the past cycles, and I'm going to lean behind the idea that that's probably what it will do this cycle. But guys, I've been just overall what I would say what I've been doing in this market so far is right now, guys. I'm waiting for a move into this blue box to increase exposure. I've been doing some small scalping. I just did a little ethereum long, so I'm not a super bear, but right now I am leaning to the idea that we probably spill over in February, but guys, it's just an opportunity. It's not like I'm not calling for Bitcoin to move to zero. I'm not calling for that. I think that it would be a huge opportunity if we make a move down to 35K. But that being said, I'm just doing some small trades over on Femex, some small scalps. And if you want to join me on this, please go below this video and click an awesome referral link we have to Femex, which you can get a $4,100 sign-up bonus to Femex. All you got to do is click the link, open an account, trade a little bit, get a bunch of free money, which is pretty cool. Also, please consider following me on Twitter at 333 Blacksea. I'm very, very active over there. But that's all I really got for you guys. Be patient. A lot of these altcoins are going to take some time to run. And right now, we're probably just consolidating. So don't be surprised if we see sideways price action with the dip down to the downside. But come the end of February, and maybe even a little bit into early March, if we don't see that quick move to the downside, we're probably much more likely going to be heading up to the upside. So keep that in mind, guys. But that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.